Okay, so she's back at the magical realm. Let me just drink another potion of plentiful needs. And so her hunger need should be fulfilled once she drinks that potion. Yeah. To find a magical sage. And so there's one. Is this practical magic? No. I think practical magic knows Repairio. And it's like, I don't want her to go back to the house until she knows this spell. Okay, so there's the Sage of Practical Magic. The good news is she doesn't hate Brandy. So let's just see if Brandy will be able to learn Repairio. So she just teleported and she's introducing herself to the sage. And so let's have Brandy first just, be kind, discuss interests. I'm surprised they have a good relationship actually, because Brandy has burnt so many bridges in the realm of magic. She'll give her a heartfelt compliment and just do the whole routine, be kind, convince them to be nice to her, and then she'll just go ahead and ask for some practical magic. And let's see what the sage says. Okay, so she learned something called copypasto. Let's see what that does. She's almost got all her spells. Copypasto can turn one small object into many. Can it turn one dungeon minion into many? That would be excellent in Brandy's eyes, because the more dungeon minions she has, the better. Cool. But look, Repairio is still not there. Once she's taught us one, I don't know if she'll teach us another one today. She's going to discuss expanding the family. She's going to say, I have a few dungeon minions. I even have a baby with one of them, but I still want to have more dungeon minions. And the woman says, as wonderful as that sounds, I'm not in a position where I feel comfortable doing that at the moment. And Brandy's like, oh, no, I wasn't asking you to be a dungeon minion. I was just telling you my evil plan. And the woman's like, oh, okay, I gotcha. And Brandy's near misery, and she's actually feeling happy about it. Let's ask to teach a potion recipe. We still haven't learned Repairio, but maybe we could learn something else. Although actually, I think Brandy's learned all the potions. Yeah, Brandy has already learned every possible potion. So you know what? Brandy's low on her magic points. Let's see if we can do a magic duel. And we will duel for knowledge. Maybe we could learn a new spell that way. And Sandy's like, how does this sound? A duel? Let's just go to the magic training grounds and see what's up. And the sage is like, well, maybe. Okay, sure, why not? Oh, wow. Okay, so aspiration achieved. Brandy really is a potions expert now. This advanced knowledge has given her an edge, and potions will almost never fail when she consumes them herself. She's a spellcaster virtuoso. So she won her aspiration. Oh my gosh. Now they want us to pick a whole new aspiration. That is so exciting. So let's see what else she can do. So she's become a purveyor of potions. Are there any evil aspirations? Deviance, what's that? Public enemy can make you become a mastermind? That's interesting. A chief of mischief is all about pranks and mayhem. And a villainous Valentine wants to destroy the love lives of all Sims, including their own. Let's try public enemy. It will have her join the criminal career, though. Let's see what Chief of Mischief is. Because she's in the paranormal career. Yeah, let's have her become a Chief of Mischief. She probably already has done a lot of this. Okay, yeah, she just got lots of points. Because she's disliked by 2 Sims. So she just has to be mean or mischievous 10 times. No problem. Brandy was made for this aspiration. I mean, look how mean she is to her own child. So, let's see. Okay, so let the duel continue or begin. So Brandy ended up out here at the dueling grounds. Where's the other lady? Let's see if we can forage while we wait. Sometimes there's good crystals and stuff out here. And that just makes me remember back when Brandy lived only off of what she was digging up. I'm not really seeing much right now out here. Is that something? No. I feel like the sage just blew her off. See, people pick up on her vibes and they're just like, we are out. I have no clue where the sage went. Oh, there she is. Okay. So Brandy knows she can't be too rude to the sage. So she's going to try to contain herself. Here goes the duel. Oh, wow. Brandy's really powerful. Oh, but still, the sage has a lot of power. Let's see. Here comes another burst of magic. Oh, I don't even know where that zap came from. Seemed to come out. Oh, the sage is hardly even moving and Brandy's just getting zapped. Whoa. Oh, but right back at ya. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Brandy just like threw the sage on the ground. Wow, and she won a new spell called burgliate. What is that one? Burgliate. Acquire something that doesn't belong to you. Okay, we have a lot of spells to practice, right? What should we try to burgliate? Did you see that? Brandy just like threw the sage on the ground. Very powerful witch. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Brandy. There was a magical duel a while back where it was Brandy versus herself in her minion form. That was a good one. So Brandy knows she has to be nice to the sage, so she's not gonna zip zap her. Instead, she's just gonna be like, you know, we all win some, we lose some. Don't feel too bad. And the sage is like, yeah, I know. I wouldn't have gotten where I was without sometimes losing. And so Brandy is gonna challenge her to a magical duel for more knowledge. She really just wants the spell. And the sage is like, look, I might need another cup of coffee or something if I'm gonna do that. And Brandy's like, oh, come on, you're a sage. You can just duel immediately again, right? And the sage is like, well, okay. Sure, why not? So here they go again. Whoosh. Oh my goodness, who do you think's gonna win this time? Brandy is like really strong. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, keep going, Brandy. Oh, you can do it. The sage is, oh. Wow. Wow, this is dramatic. Brandy's feeling inspired, casting her magic, and whoosh. Ooh. Oh. Oh my gosh. She did it again. She did it again. Look at her laughing as she stands over the defeated sage. Just like, wahaha. Wow. Let's see what she won. Oh my god, she won Repairio! Yes! That's just what we needed. So, like, the sage just cast a little extra magic. What's all that about? She practicing? Brandy's gonna come up to her again, and she's just gonna flatter her. She's gonna be like, look, it was actually really, really hard to win. I know I just beat you twice, but it wasn't easy. And so she's gonna stay in the sage's good graces. She's too smart to, like, trash that relationship. And so she's just, like, following her kind of creepily back to the house. Oh, whoa, where'd you go? Oh. Okay. And things are going pretty good here. So yeah, Brandy's just like, hey, you know, it really wasn't that easy to beat you. I know I made it look easy, but you know, you put up a pretty decent fight. And so she'll just, let's see if we can get anything else out of her. I don't think so. Let's do something mischievous, but not too bad. So she's just going to instill her with false confidence. Like, you know, you were really hard to beat. Your magic's really strong. You don't need to practice anymore. It's not like I'm a better, more powerful witch than you or anything. And the woman's like, oh, okay, you know, thanks, Brandy. And Brandy might do a little more mischief so we can advance. Well, the sage wisely wandered off. Okay, so oh, Brandy, where'd you go? Brandy, where'd you go? Oh, she's back out here mourning. Brandy thinks a lot about death, and she's trying to collect the ingredients so that she doesn't have to die. At the end of her life, she's already aged down once using magic. And I think she even has a potion right now that she can drink. She has the potion of prompt resurrection. I don't know how the dead person is supposed to drink it, but it's in there. So if like something happens to her and she's about to die, we have to try that. And she's got the potion of emotional stability, which will help remove unnecessary baggage, emotional baggage. A forced friendship potion to make people be friendly with her. Maybe she could give that to Caleb. She's got a potion of masterful insults, which unlocks the power of animosity. Wow. Potion of curse cleansing will remove curses. Potion of the nimble mind will increase the speed she gains skills. She is mourning that dude. Potion of perk purging. They can pick new perks. Questionable contents may have side effects. Immortality will prevent death from old age. For how long? Does that last like forever? I wonder. And then a few plentiful needs. She's also got a lot of stuff that we could probably sell in her inventory, make a quick buck, like something she's been growing, some herbs, some sage, some parsley, some apples. She uses that for her potion, but she's pretty glad she doesn't have to make money off of that stuff anymore. Her dungeon minions really provide the bulk of her income. Let's have her go try out the spell and see how well it works. Okay, so Brandy's back home. She's sad, but let's see if her new spell works. Morgan's still freaking out. He's all scared. So let's go do Repairio. At least Lucifer's happy. Okay, so Brandy just like went whoosh. Oh gosh, she slipped in the magical sludge. She combined with Morgan temporarily. They two literally became one. So here she goes. She's going to cast Repairio, and it worked. Okay. I don't think she can use it on Morgan, but let's see. She can't do it on the toilet. Why not? Okay. Well, let's get Morgan to repair this then. What else needs repair? Okay, Brandy, can you repair this one? No. That's weird. Can she just not use that on toilets? Daryl's really sad, but let's put him to work. Brandy really doesn't care about his feelings. I'm surprised she's mopping. I feel like she should just be casting Minionize. Oh yeah, so Duplicato. Actually, I think Minionize is another spell. So Duplicato, she's gonna make a duplicate of herself, and there is her duplicate. She's like, yes, I really hate cleaning. I really don't want to clean. So she's just gonna command her to clean. She's not even gonna say hi. She's like, glad you're here. Start cleaning. Hop to it. And second Brandy is actually doing what she was told. Now, the thing is, Daryl doesn't really understand that there's a second Brandy, so a lot of times they think it's actual Brandy. Now, little Lucifer is scared. He really wants to advance in his motor skill, and I don't think he's really done much to develop like any of his skills. It looks like he's raining, and so he wants like a jungle gym. I'm not sure he should be playing out in the rain though. So maybe let's just have him work on his social skill. He can come over here and talk to Daryl. Lucifer is Daryl's son, Daryl and Brandy's son, and he's super adorable. Brandy dedicated him to the Dark Lord as soon as he was born, and she used her dark magic room for that. But he's still just a normal kid, even though dark spirits have followed him. He's like, Dad, do you remember how like I was raised by ghosts? And his dad's like, what are you talking about? And Lucifer is gonna be like, you and Mom were always busy, and so the only people I ever saw were actually dead ones, ghosts, the ones who took care of me. And Daryl is like, I mean, I'm sorry, but like, we were really busy. I had to work. And Lucifer is gonna be like, oh yeah, you're acting so sad. You think you're sad? Try being me. And then Daryl just like stormed off. And now Lucifer's happy. Well, that was his way of building his social skill. That's very twisted. Here's Guidry, who was the ghost who helped raise him. So let's go give a rude introduction to him. Lucifer remembers there was like a good presence around, but he doesn't really remember much about his childhood because the dark magic is just so strong. It really messes with his brain. So he runs in here. He finds Guidry. He's like, hey, like, who invited you? Why don't you go hang out somewhere else? And then he sees second Brandy, and he's gonna be rude to her. Like, what are you doing here? Who do you think you are? I can tell you're not my mother. And she's like, how can you tell? He's like, I'm the kid. Of course I can tell. So Lucifer really doesn't have much to do here. Just like a few blocks, which are for toddlers. So let's get him like some other stuff. I mean, even though Brandy neglects him, they have plenty of money, so he should at least be able to have something fun that he can do. Let's find him some toys. Especially because I guess the last toys he got when he was a toddler, and now he's like a legit kid. So, maybe he'd like some music, or no, he'd probably like the Junior Wizard starter set. That totally sounds like something Lucifer would want. Let's see if it'll fit in his room. Oh my gosh, does it? Yeah, save. That's always a good idea. Gotta save. Yay, stretching time. We put that in there. I feel like Lucifer's room, maybe his bed should be over here. Let's get him like a bedside table. And it is nice having plenty of money for renovations, that's for sure. It's a lot easier than when Brandy was poor. So little Lucifer wants an end table. I think something like this might work pretty well in here. Let's get him like some more toys. There's violins, there's pools. Oh, he wanted an outdoor like play place. One of these, a jungle gym. So we'll get him a bright red jungle gym and find a place to put it out here. Okay, so that can just kind of be back here, and then whoever's in the kitchen can watch through the window and see what's going on. Make sure everyone's okay. And it would be nice if there was like a back door, but for now we'll just leave it like that. Any other toys that he might like. The doctor helps him develop empathy, so that may not be his favorite toy. But we can get him the skeleton bear. That seems like something he might like. And I think somewhere he has like a tablet or something. Let's have Lucifer like take a shower. Daryl, does he have work yet? So he's gonna come talk to Brandy. He's really upset. He's gonna come and rant and rave. So let's just see what he does. He's in the dark magic room and he's looking around and he's like, what is this room? Brandy left it unlocked after the last seance. He's never seen it before. He's like, hold on. This is worse than I thought. I knew I was here with this other dude. I know we're both kept downstairs, but what has she been doing in this black magic room? He's like, I have to talk to her. This is not okay. So he's storming through the house. He finds her and he's like, look, I found your black magic room. Like, what the heck is that? And she's like, you don't have to worry about it. And he's just gonna get to know her and be like, well, did you build it? Do you use it? Like, what is it for? And she's like, nothing you need to worry about. It's just, a cool place to hang out. And she'll just be like, I love magic. It's a place I practice magic. But really, seriously, it's nothing to worry about. It's not like I put our son in there and baptized him. All of a sudden, Daryl is dazed from the voodoo that Brandy cast on him. So she's just gonna try to like gloss over the whole situation and she's just gonna distract him by woohooing in the bush. So she's like, look, Daryl, don't even worry about any of that. Just come with me. We haven't had any fun in a while, so come with me. And he's like, okay. I mean, he's like under the voodoo spell. He's like, am I seeing two of you? Did I just see another you? And Brandy's like, don't worry about that. That's just, my duplicate who's cleaning for me. And Daryl's like, oh, okay. I mean, if she's cleaning, that's fine, I guess. And she's like, yeah, that's why, let's just go outside. And he's like, okay. And so they're both terrified, like running to the woohoo bush. Brandy has her cake with her. Probably should have put that down. But Brandy's like, look, let's just, have a little fun. And so they pop in the bush. It looks like they might, well, Brandy's not even in the bush. They're just standing on the outside. Did it even happen? I don't know if that actually went down or not. It looks like it kind of got cut short. Oh well, let's just have Daryl do some gardening. Make yourself useful. Just start weeding, harvesting. Morgan, same to you. Stop being scared. Just get something done. And I probably should have the watering stuff for the garden. So let me get them the sprinkler system, which should help somewhat because it can be automated. That's the wrong type of sprinkler. Huh. Okay, so that's not it. Water features? No. Activities and skills? Gardening. Yeah. This is what I was going for. Sprinkle-o-matic. So we can pop a few sprinkle-o-matics out here, and these will help our garden to stay fresh. And Brandy's growing a lot of stuff, so might as well just get a little help keeping it watered so we don't have to do too much. There's a really stinky tree over here. I don't know why it's stinky. It's kind of weird, but I think having these sprinklers is going to help. And it looks like there's even more room for Brandy to plant when she wants. So that's all cool. And let us see. Okay, so everybody's really scared, but they're trying to distract themselves by gardening. Fake Brandy. I just saw her in there cleaning or something. Yeah, fake Brandy is in there mopping. She's working really hard. Brandy's over here talking to Daryl and she's like, look, Lucifer is so cute. We just had his birthday. It was so fun. She's like, don't you think maybe we should have another kid? And Daryl's like, Brandy? Really? We just had a kid. And she's like, yeah, I just love being a mom. I want to have more kids. And Daryl is like, Brandy, you're really, I don't know how to say this, but you're not the best mom. And Brandy's like, what do you mean, Daryl? And he thinks, I better just keep my opinions to myself. I don't know what she would do. And just right then Morgan walks out and is like, hey guys, what's up? What's going on? And Brandy's like, oh, nothing, Morgan. Just the usual, just gardening. You're so cute, Morgan. I love you. You're my favorite minion. Don't tell Daryl. And then Morgan's just like, okay. Now Brandy really needs to go to the bathroom, but she also wants to to try for a baby. So let's just see if she'll actually do that. It looks like Daryl's just like avoiding the question. So Brandy's gonna go ahead and drink more potion, which is the only way she knows to meet her needs. She has to use magic because she just can't handle the real world, and who can blame her? So Brandy has given up on Daryl. He's totally avoiding her after she said they should have more kids. So I'm not sure he's there right now. And so to drink away her pain, she's just going to chug the potion as usual. She has even more talent points. So let's see. We can get to the top of the potions, get some potent potables. She can unlock social interactions with spellcasters and mischief master. Nice. So Brandy's laughing it up. You know, Daryl didn't really go for her whole thing. So she's going to come talk to Morgan. Right after she does a little more voodoo, she's like, Daryl didn't want a baby, so I'm going to do voodoo to make him want what I want. And then Brandy's going to come over to Morgan, and she's just going to be real romantic and just woohoo in the shower. And for some reason, it doesn't give them a try for baby option. So that's kind of intriguing. She's like, hey, cutie. Hey, stud muffin, let's go woohoo in the shower. And Daryl wasn't supposed to see that. Oh no, he just saw it and he is storming off. Oh no, he is so dejected. This is his worst fear. He thought something was going on. Look, his heart is broken. Brandy, she is so mean. And Morgan doesn't even seem perturbed. I think he thinks Daryl is cool with it and like knows all about it, but he really has no idea. Although he did just see what happened. So he's just like here on the couch. He's really, really sad because he's jealous. Oh no, I feel so bad for him. And he's under the influence of voodoo. So he just feels weird. And he's hot-headed, so he's angry anyway. What a sad story. But then here goes Brandy. Oh my gosh, and they're just making steamy woohoo in the shower. Brandy, when will you learn? She is just not nice at all. She is so not nice. I think it's almost time for work. So, you know, Morgan, he's pretty happy with the situation. He's happier than I would be. He really likes Brandy, so I guess he's willing to overlook, you know, the fact he's in her dungeon and there's another man there. To each their own, huh? More power to him, right? Like... Eek. Okay, so they did their woohoo. He's gonna go to bed. He's got work tomorrow. He needs to go to bed. Brandy doesn't need to go to bed. She's wired on the potion. Little Lucifer, has he ever even done his homework? No, so he's gonna wake up. He's gonna do his homework. Because even though Brandy has set him up for this like really rough life, he does want to achieve something, you know, beyond what she has offered. So he goes into the dark magic room to do his homework. And it looks like he might be feeling a little sick. Probably just being close to the dark magic portal makes him feel that way. Oh, and there's Brandy. She's like, hey, what are you doing in here? Are you studying the dark arts? And he's like, no, this is history. And she's like, well, what's the point of studying that unless it's the history of the dark arts? And he's like, look, Mom, I want to get my degree. I might even want to go to university, Mom. So, like, let me just focus on my homework and stop trying to turn me into a dark magician. And Mom is like, Lucifer, it's your fate. You just need to accept it. You're never going to be anything more than evil. So you might as well just study it now. I don't even know why you care about, like, the mundane achievement. And he's like, look, Mom, you wouldn't understand. You don't even know me. And so he's gonna yell at her. He's gonna complain about all his problems. Like, look, Mom, I barely even know how to take care of myself because the way you raised me. And she even walked off. She didn't want to hear. So he's just like, I hate my mother. She is so terrible. She is the worst. And he's starting to get really dark thoughts about her, actually. And the thing is, she's just like kept him down. I mean, she barely talks to him. She never takes him out to do anything fun. She had him like playing with toddler toys. She aged him up early just so she wouldn't have to take care of him. Like, that's how selfish she is. So he is angry, but it's still his mom. So he wants just love and attention from her. So there they go down the ladder. He becomes her head, which is really weird. And Brandy learned her lesson too, so she is going to lock Daryl in. So Lucifer's down here talking to Brandy again. He's like, Mom, why did you bring me back down in the dark magic room? I don't want to practice dark magic rituals. I don't want to be an evil overlord. Like, I just don't want any of that. And Brandy's like, Lucifer, you're not old enough to know what you want yet. She's like, you're going to follow in the way of the Dark Lord. And she's vibing off of that woohoo, and she's a powerful teacher. What is fake Brandy doing in there? She's in there with Daryl. Go clean. She's in there playing with clay. I think Daryl would probably think, maybe I could get revenge on real Brandy with fake Brandy. Fake Brandy's like, get out of this room. Go clean. Real Brandy's like, okay. Oh no, I was just about to lock him in. He escaped. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Brandy came home and used Repairio where she could. She can use it on that toilet. Let's have her do Repairio one more time. Oh, wait. She's in here talking to second Brandy. That is so adorable. Just the two of them just sitting there at the table together, coming up with evil plans. So cute. Brandy is like, thanks for doing all my mundane chores that I hate. And she's like, okay, let me just repair this toilet with my magical powers. Yes, I repaired the toilet. Good job. We'll see what'll happen to Brandy on our next episode. Join us live on Twitch every Monday. You can help us make decisions about which potions Brandy will use. Definitely stop on by.